Right, it's 10 years, you'll know this because we've been mentioning it once or twice, 10 years since Oasis released the debut album, which was Definitely Maybe. Sold 1.9 million copies in the UK. There's a DVD coming out of the album, it's out today, and that's got videos, performances of all different tracks on there. Also a documentary about the album and lots of hidden extras. There was a documentary on over the weekend about Oasis, which was just fantastic. Tonight I'm going to be doing a show with Stephen Mack from 9 o'clock. It's a bit of an Oasis special, but for now, joined by the man himself, Noel Gallagher. Hi, Noel.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm pretty good, and you?
Good, yeah, I'm alright, thank you. What time did you get up this morning then?
I was up at about, under duress, I must say, about 9ish, I think.
Right, okay. Did you have a little tingling in your belly thinking it's a special day today?
I didn't realise until about 11, and I tell you what actually woke me up to the fact is I was watching something on Sky News or something, and the Libertines are #1 in the album charts, and I thought, that's fantastic that they're #1 today.
Did you?
That's really brought it all full circle for me today, that has.
Oh, that's good.
And then at that point I thought, because I don't want to bang on too much about them because this is all about me, of course. But they're kind of the only band that at the moment can touch the level of devotion that the fans have for the band.
Yeah.
And I texted McGee and said, "Today the circle's complete today, man."
Oh.
But yeah, so that's and then it was like, well, oh yeah, of course, you know, it's our birthday today.
Yeah, got to do some work today. Can you believe it's 10 years?
Well, I was chatting about it with the missus this morning about what, you know, about what it was like 10 years ago. But like you know, I mean, we've all changed as people so much, and the world has changed so much.
God, hasn't it?
There is so much. I mean, it actually seems like yesterday. But when you think of all the stuff that's been crammed in, then it is a long time, 10 years.
Yeah, and you're a different person. How would you say you were different?
Well, am I different?
Older, wiser or not?
Oh, yeah, definitely wiser. I'm a lot more. I don't know whether I'm more cynical or not, but I'm just 10 years older. You know what I mean? And that brings its own changes, doesn't it?
Yeah, you know? I think you were pretty cynical 10 years ago. Does this album have a special place in your heart? Because obviously it was your firstborn and all that.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it was the one that I wrote before we were famous or had any money. So it's the most pure record I've ever written.
Yeah.
It was written with no A&R men involved, or we didn't have a manager. I mean, half of the songs were written before I'd even been in the band, so it was writing songs purely for pleasure, you know what I mean? And I never second guessed myself on any one of those songs, you know. So yeah, it's a pure snapshot of what it was to be my age in 1990, I suppose, when I started writing that.
Yeah. Watching the documentary at the weekend, there was, I was really struck by the family aspect of Oasis. There was very much like a family. I mean, because Bonehead was in the documentary quite a lot, and
yeah.
and then people talking with real affection about that time.
Well, it was great, you know, because we bar Liam, we weren't the best looking bunch. You know.
Oh, Noel, you put yourself down.
Well, I've aged like a fine wine, but you know, at the time I was a bit of a scallywag. But
yeah.
And actually, can I say hello to Bonehead and Griggs? And
yeah, I think you should, because
yeah. I haven't seen any of those since I left the band. And but anyway.
So you do feel quite fond of them?
Well, yeah, I haven't spoken to them since, but.
Why is that?
Looking back, well, I don't know.
You could pick up the phone. You could make contact with him, surely.
Well, I've tried to call Griggs a couple of times, but he's always out.
Right.
Which means he's always in the kitchen stone. What was I talking about there now? Oh yeah, we were just loving every minute of it, because we'd rehearsed so often down the boardwalk and played the board with nobody coming to see us, that all of a sudden McGee came to see us, and then it started to take off, and it was like, well, hey, this is going to be fun, man.
And it was.
Yeah, but when putting together the documentary for the DVD and kind of seeing what Bonehead and Tony McCall and of course Griggs didn't have anything to say, just sent a letter in saying that I didn't have anything to say in the first place, so I'm not to start now.
He was always a strong silent type.
Yeah, which is quite funny, and yeah. So
you must have looked through hours and hours of footage, and you were pretty involved with this then.
Yeah, well, towards the end, I got absolutely sick of listening to myself banging on about how great I was, because it went on for ages. Because there was bits that we do a kind of a finished version, and then everyone would sit and look at it, and our manager, God bless him, would say, "You can't say that." And we would go, "Well, why not?" And he's going, "Because it's cruelty to animals. You can't say that." And then And there's also somebody said, well, you can't put that out. Well, why not? He's going, because it's sexist. And I was like, well, you know we've been sexy. And there were just things like that took ages and ages and ages, and we finally got to a place where it was acceptable to everybody, so...
Yeah. Is there a favourite moment from the DVD? A favourite bit of footage?
There's the bit where, I think it's at the beginning, where me and Liam are at a festival, sat down, and I'm ranting about how in 10 years' time our music will stand the test of the time, will stand the test of time, and how we're going to be the greatest band ever, blah, 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 and all that. I really putting the world to rights, and then I go up to leave the interview, and only then do you notice that I've been eating a packet of bacon balls. Because I mean, when I hadn't seen that since, and I think it was somewhere in Sweden, I nearly fell off my chair laughing, because it's such like an anarchist rant about, you know, how we're going to change the world, and then I go up to leave and I've been eating a packet of bacon crisps.
Oh, listen, I've got to ask something on Noel's behalf. I don't know if you obviously weren't listening to Chris Morris this morning, which he'll probably take very personally indeed.
He did send me a message though.
Did he?
Wishing me happy anniversary. Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. But the one thing he wanted to know, they had a debate about one of the tracks on the album and the pronunciation of it. Is it Diggs's Dinner or is it Diggs's Diner?
It's Diggs's Dinner. If Chris Moyles could be bothered to learn the English language and look it up in the dictionary, dinner is spelled D-I-N-N-E-R, diner is spelled with one N.
And there has never been any place where it's been spelled D-I-N-E-R?
No.
So you got it completely wrong?
He got it completely wrong, yeah.
Okay, that's right. That's point made. That's all we needed to point out, really.
Which is so unlike him, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah, because he has the font of all knowledge when it comes to everything. Yeah. Really. No, thank you very much, Steve. What do we need to get in to make this evening more enjoyable, me and Steve?
What am I going to do?
No, what do I need to get in? Drinks, food, comfort and all that?
I'll tell you what you do. You get some crisps for my missus.
Right, okay, she's coming along as well?
She's coming along, yeah.
What does she like? What flavour?
She likes the, you know them, do I have to go into this on radio? The slow roasted lamb and mint ones, you know them posh crisps? Because she's posh, you see.
All right.
She's shouting now, I'm not posh.
Posh crisps? All right, we'll do that.
Posh crisps.
Can I just ask, how's Liam and where is Liam this morning today?
Liam will be up in his castle in Hampstead.
Right. Listening.
Probably, I don't know, being enigmatic.
Right.
I'd have thought. I don't know, I haven't said that. The last time I seen him was Friday at the studio, and he was being very, very Salvador Dali-esque.
Really?
He went into an in-depth conversation about cheese, and at that point I curled his little moustache and left.
He's got a moustache?
He does make that talking about cheese, yeah.
Okay, fine. All right then, and we're going to play... Oh, how's the album going at the moment? So you're working on that. How far have you got?
We've actually finished half of side one. We've got to take another. It's been quite frustrating because we've been doing it in stops and starts, but we've had a couple of guys over from America who are going to oversee.
Who's that?
A guy called Dave Sardi and his mate Greg, who I still can't find out what his second name is. They've worked with the Thrills and they're coming over to referee the sessions, and but they've had to take a couple of weeks off and go back to the States. So, but it's sounding really good.
Good.
Yeah, there's about 4 tracks finished, so we're getting there slowly but surely.
All right, we'll talk more about that tonight then on the evening session. Which track do you want me to play off the album, Supersonic or Live Forever? It's up to you.
Supersonic with that.
Supersonic, all right then. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
So just for the record, it's Diggs's Dinner, not Diner. People are quibbling now on the text, going, no, it's Diner. No, Noel Gallagher just said it's Dinner, so we'll take it from him, if that's okay. That was the one that Noel wanted us to play. It's Oasis and Supersonic. Tonight's 9 o'clock then. Any question that you want myself or Steve Lamack to put to Noel, who's going to be there for the 2 hours, then you can do so by going online. It's bbc.co.uk/Radio 1. Go to my page, and then there's a little bit there that you just head to there and send in your questions, and we'll do that tonight. 9 o'clock tonight, it'll be an Oasis special on Radio 1.
The biggest